Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Classics with Courtney. And today I'll be taking a look at another one of my personal favorites, Chicago Deadline. Released in 1949, distributed by Paramount, and directed by Lewis Allen. Our story opens as reporter Ed Adams, played by Allen, is taken to a hotel to pick up a runaway girl and finds a whole other case.
Come on, honey, let's go. What's the matter?
Maggie!
Take a good look, Minerva. You could end up in a place like this, too.
Dead, lying there, her face all twisted. I never knew she was so sick as all.
Yeah, what killed her?
Hemorrhage. TB, I'd say. What's her name, Maggie?
Rosita.
Rosita what?
Rosita Jean something. It's a French name.
I can't get anything. Nobody ever heard of the dame.
Somebody has to. Here, take a number.
Ed goes and meets up with Leona, played by June Havoc, and he goes to do more detective work and gets called into his boss's office.
Who are you?
Ed Adams.
Hello, Ed.
Hello?
Leona.
Hello, Leon. Leona,
Yes.
do you know Rosita?
Who?
Rosita Jean Dewar. Little dark-haired girl.
You do get around, don't you?
Rosita's dead. What killed her? Hemorrhage, TB. Sweet kid, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And seeing her lying there in that cheap, flea-bitten hotel, alone? Who threw her to the wolves, Sally?
Adams! Get this, Adams. I don't know Rosita. I never heard of her.
Where are you getting your information, Ed? How did you learn that Mr. Temple knew this girl?
I don't think it's anybody's business how a reporter gets his information.
They're trying to identify the girl.
Well, so am I, boss.
It happens to be our business.
And it happens to be mine also.
Do you intend to connect me with this girl?
That depends.
How did you get Mr. Temple's private number?
Maybe he goes around writing it on the walls of pay stations.
Best comeback ever. By the way, I say that line all the time. Does it make sense? No, but I know why I say it, and I'm okay with that. Ed meets up with Rosita's brother, Tommy Dittman, played by Arthur Kennedy, as he begins to tell Rosita's story, played by Donna Reed.
That's not going to tell Rosita's side of it. On the other hand, if you'll talk a little, I'll give her every break I can. She was your sister, wasn't she?
Yes. This was taken, years ago. Just before she was married.
All I ever wanted was a little happiness and someone to love.
We'll go away, honey. I'll get a new job someplace.
I'm tired of running away.
That was the last time I talked with her.
Ed gets a call from another man who knew Rosita, only to not get any questions answered.
Blackie. Blackie, this is Ed Adams.
I loved her.
Who did it, Blackie? Hello, Adams. Hello, Sally.
Sit down. Where want to go?
I was going home to bed. Without medical attention.
It's funny how you keep turning up.
It's hilarious.
You know, when you compare old movie dialogue and you put Alan Ladd right in the picture, I'm in heaven. I just love the way he delivers quippy lines like that. It's smart, it's snappy. I love it so much. Ed goes to see Leona, and we get more into Rosita's story from Leona and other people's perspectives.
Blackie Franchot was killed.
Yeah.
Forget about Rosita and that little book. Please.
54 names. Each one with a different picture of her. She was a dame, a saint, a gangster's girl, and a sister who remembered birthdays. Don't lie to me, baby. You know I'm going to get it out of you.
We had an apartment together when she met Blackie. He lived on the same floor.
Hi, Leona, this is Mr. Francho. We met on the stairs.
Oh.
He's an old schoolmate of mine. Thanks for the psychology lesson. And, I'll try to improve the Joes.
Now I'm putting together a show.
What kind of show?
Something they call Happy Days. Want to be in it?
Oh, no, thanks.
And he was an appealing guy. And careful. Never a false move. She took him away to some place in the country, but Blackie couldn't stand it. His nerves were shot. He told her he was leaving for her sake, and he ran.
You read where Blackie Franshaw was killed, didn't you? Belle Dorset, Solly Wellman. At least they were at the party you gave for the Happy Day Company. Now, who would you get to do a chore like that? Solly Wellman? You know what you are, Temple, and so do I.
You are the newspapers. She's what you've made up.
It's the public version. I think I know her better than you do. That's why I want to write the truth about her. You haven't told me why you left her, Hazel.
It wasn't exactly I left. She left me on account of that man.
Mr. Temple? You quarreled?
She and him. I knew there was something wrong the minute they came in.
I thought I told you to get out.
But Miss Rosita.
She's locked herself in her room. You won't be needed anymore. You can go for the night.
After the scream, you heard a noise. A thud, we'll say.
Yes, sir.
Was it like a body falling to the floor?
I don't know. It could be. I was so flustered.
I hate it when Alan gets beat up. Ed has a heart-to-heart with Tommy and then goes to the fights to find out some more information.
You look like the law is kind
Tommy,
of...
will you wait?
You said you were sorry for her.
I am sorry, truly sorry.
You
for her.
promised.
I know, but she wasn't news then.
Who made her news?
All right, cut me down. It'll make you feel any better. Maybe I was kidding you at first, but I'm not now. Maybe I'm a heel and a rat, but I didn't start out to be. You haven't any idea how tight I'm caught in it. Tommy, I'm doing everything I can to help her. Who's been writing this stuff?
I have myself. What have you been using, a paintbrush? This isn't Rosita.
I have to do it my way.
What about Temple? What about her relationship with Francho and Stigler
I
and
told
the
you I
rest
have
of
to do
them?
it my way.
Are any leads you feel we ought to know?
I have half 100. I know too much, and yet not enough. If you care anything at all about her, you start to see it all through her eyes.
Well, you got a lot of seeing to do, brother. She was as loose as ashes.
That's not true.
You see, Pig, you're tapping her on circumstantial evidence.
Do you mind if I know where we're going?
To the fight to see Bat Bennett versus somebody.
Ed, haven't you had enough? Why do we have to go to fights?
I told you. To see Bat Bennett and his manager, Jerry Kavanaugh. Oh, if we're lucky, we'll wind it up.
Are you all right?
Sure.
I wish those were my shoulders Alan was leaning on.
What's the matter, Jerry? You read the paper?
I told every blockhead in the place if he got hold of the paper before this fight. Who are you?
Adams from the Journal. He was pretty crazy about her, wasn't he?
Oh,
Rosita.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, yes, you do. You'd better give, Jerry. I'm going to get it out of you one way or another.
He was really daffy about her. He'd hang around afternoons and drive her to the stores just to talk to her. I'm a wise guy, all right. So I tell her the score. She was a funny dame. She didn't say a word.
You get any cute ideas? Now, I'm running the show. Anytime you forget it, I talk to Shaner and a few other parties around town who might want to know where you're hiding out.
And that, well, it worked okay. He finally tabbed her for a phony and got mad. And that's when he really started fighting. Then tonight he reads about her in a paper, that's all.
You find me. What do you want?
A couple of answers. I'm a sentimental guy. Did you know that?
I've heard.
And you're in a jam. What happened between Rosita and Temple when they broke up?
Who knows? She couldn't stand living such a life. Adams, what do you know about Sally?
I know that he killed Blackie Franshaw. I know how.
You are a sentimental creature, Adams.
What are you? guy who'd break a girl apart for a buck.
Without enough guts to stand there unless some monkey's behind you with a gun.
You talked enough.
You stupid fool! Get out of here!
No! Why?
Try to explain. I gotta finish.
Ed, please, darling.
I've got to wind it up.
Why is he so cute? I just want to go into the screen and hug him so much. I just can't. Ed finally gets answers and is chased by Sully, played by Barry Kruger.
If they see me going down there with you, they'll be sure I talked.
That's the general idea. Come on. Now tell me about the night Temple got drunk.
He told Rosita what they'd done to Blackie. She was going to walk out on him. Temple knocked her down. He thought he'd killed her. He called Sally like a fool. You know what Sally'd do with that.
You tell me.
Temple passed out. Later on, Sally told him he had killed her, and they'd gotten rid of her.
And they wrapped Temple up for Sally. Step on her, driver. Jump.
Better jump fast, buddy.
You get the cops.
Ooh, smart man.
Come on out. Forget what I said to you before, will you? Sure. Are you going to finish this? It's yours if you want it. I think you're the only one that ever understood. Thanks, Tommy.
Come back to the hospital.
Yeah, just a minute.
If you won't do it for me, Ed, I know she'd want you to.
You're a good kid, Leon. Get a car on in front for me, will you?
Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, but hurry.
The means to bear their sorrow. Strengthen the afflicted. Take unto thy keeping her whom we knew and loved.
And that was Chicago Deadline. I love this movie so much. It's one of my top fives easily. It's one of Alan's best performances. I love him in this movie so much. He's great. The cast around him are also pretty great. I like the mystery. I like the story. It's a really good movie. I definitely recommend it for sure. All right, now let's talk a little bit about this movie and what it compares to another classic. That classic happens to be Laura from 1944, distributed by 20th Century Fox, and starring Dana Andrews and Gene Tierney. Movie is set kind of similar. I am going to go somewhat into spoilers, not heavy spoilers, so be aware right now as I talk about Laura. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about this for a second. Chicago Deadline and Laura both share similar story beats, mostly due to the idea of a young woman that mysteriously gets killed, and there's somebody who wants to solve the case and eventually maybe falls in love with her. Now, this is where the movies definitely differ. In Laura, that's basically what happens, which... Funny story, I got my mom to watch this thinking she'd like it, and while she liked bits of it, she said she wasn't crazy about the whole film. But she also looked at me and said, "Is he seriously falling in love with a dead woman?" And I was like, kind of. And she goes, "That's sick," which was funny. But in this movie, it's a completely different angle. Ed Adams is a reporter. So what do reporters do? They're after the story. Some of them might not be after the truth. Some of them might be. With Ed, you're not really sure, but you kind of get the sense that he just wants to get the story out. But he's not portrayed as a major jerk. And I love that the story does change him as we progress. he doesn't just want to get the story out. He wants to know about Rosita. He wants to clear this woman's name. And it becomes not a love interest for a dead person for someone who's alive, but it's someone who's taking pity on a young girl, someone who was a lost soul, and he just wanted to clear her name. And I really like this angle. I think it really softens Ed Adams as a character. I think Alan does an amazing job with this part. And I just really love how they do it in this role, in this film. And I really think that they did a fantastic job. Okay, so if I have one nitpick about the movie, it's the character of Rosita herself. When you hear the name Rosita, you think exotic flower. And I have seen somebody bring up that they think Hedy Lamarr would have been a better Rosita. I would agree with that. In fact, I would even go as far as to say maybe even Linda Darnell could have been a good Rosita, or even Gail Russell. But Donna Reed, to me, does not scream this character. She plays the sweet, innocent character perfectly, but she doesn't show herself to be other than a sweet character. She doesn't do anything that's film noirish that, a woman goes deep into danger and kind of thing. She just falls into the wrong crowds, basically. So, I don't know. It's not that I don't like Donna Reed. I like her enough. It's just, I kind of think she was maybe just a bit miscast. Speaking of Donna, she would actually also be in 2 movies with Alan. This was their second collaboration, although unfortunately neither one share screen time together. The first collaboration is Beyond Glory. I do also want to bring up that I love the relationship between Ed and Leona. Alan Ladd's films doesn't portray him, when it comes to girlfriends, having a deep actual relationship with a girlfriend. It's very, very rare. A lot of his movies relied on him being the tough guy, the anti-hero. There's a girl involved here and there, but it's never a straight relationship. In this, he meets her, some clicks, and he's going around calling her baby and going to her apartment, leaning on her shoulder. So it's actually nice to see him actually have a relationship with a woman rather than just being like, I'm not really into the ladies and stuff. I mean, I can watch Alan in anything, so it doesn't matter to me. It's just nice to finally see him play a character that actually has a girlfriend throughout the film. And that wraps up my review of Chicago Deadline. Let me know in the comments below if you have seen this movie, and if you have, please leave your comments down below. And if you haven't, did I pique your interest, or are you staying out of the morning edition? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Have a great and wonderful day.